Hey guys, Brady here, and I just saw Disclosure Day. So Disclosure Day is this Steven Spielberg's new movie. It's an alien movie. People kept thinking this was going to be a Close Encounters sequel, like what Split was to Unbreakable. Not really. There's like no connection to that movie whatsoever. But anyway, so Disclosure Day stars Emily Blunt, Wyatt Russell, Josh O'Connor, Colin Firth, and Coleman Domingo. So it has a pretty good cast. I haven't seen anything with Josh O'Connor in it. I know he was in that fucking gay movie with Paul Mescal where they played gay lovers called History of Sound. Okay. Don't know how that ties in with gayness, but okay. So yeah, I haven't seen that movie. I just know that that's a movie that Josh O'Connor is in, and that's like the only thing I know that Josh O'Connor was in that movie, and now this movie. So Josh O'Connor plays this guy named Daniel Kellner, who is, I think he's like an ex-CIA agent who's on the run. He wants to tell the world that aliens exist. He has like all these files in his backpack, and he meets up with this girl named Jane, who I don't know who the actress is in the movie, but he meets up with this girl named Jane, who they have a past with. She used to be a nun, but she's not a nun anymore because she had sex. That is a thing in the opening of the movie. Not in the opening, but like 15-20 minutes or something in the movie. That's a thing that's discussed. So he takes her on the run with him. She joins him. He doesn't want her to join him, but she joins him anyway because he doesn't want her to get like hurt or anything. Spoiler alert: something does happen to her. But yeah, and then Emily Blunt plays a news anchor who one day, like a fucking cardinal flies into her house, and now she kind of like sees things, and like she'll like look at someone, she'll like know their story instantly, and it's like she's like possessed or something, and she starts making that weird clicking sound with her mouth in the middle of the in one of her news segments, and yeah, she now has to meet up with Josh O'Connor's character, and I guess help expose the fact that aliens exist and whatnot. And yeah, that's the story. The action scenes in this movie were pretty cool. There's like the first chase scene, which I like the first chase scene, and then the second chase scene that was like maybe like 10 minutes after that, involving a train, which I like that scene as well. The CGI was not good. When I could see that a deer is clearly a CGI deer, it's like, come on, Spielberg, you're better than that. You couldn't get a real deer. You couldn't get a real fox. You had a CGI a deer and a fox in this movie. Come on, you're better than that. You made an animatronic shark and an animatronic dinosaur in the 90s and the 70s. You couldn't get an animatronic fucking deer and an animatronic fucking fox. Anyway, yeah. So this movie is, I don't know, it's kind of slow, and not in a good way. It's not one of Spielberg's best movies. I don't think Spielberg has made a good movie since Bridge of Spies, and that came out in 2015. So we're talking about 11 years. Well, 10 and a half, because Bridge of Spies was released in October that year. So 10 and a half years, we'll say. And Ready Player One, I liked when I first saw it, and then I watched it again. It's not as good as the first time you see it. I've only seen The Post once. Fabelmans was pretty good, but it's not like, it's not going to go down in Spielberg's greatest. Like Spielberg had a great run in the 70s, 80s, and 90s with Jaws, Close Encounters, Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3, E.T., hell, even his lesser movies like Empire of the Sun was pretty good. Jurassic Park 2, Amistad, and Saving Private Ryan. Like, he had a great fucking run. And he also had a pretty good run in the 2000s and 2010s as well. But I feel like his last few movies haven't been as good as his movies that came out in the 70s and 80s. But like, he's nowhere near as, he hasn't gone as bad as Ridley Scott has. Ridley Scott like makes like 5 of them in a row, and then like he'll finally make a good movie like The Martian. Like, Ridley Scott had like back to back Body of Lies, Robin Hood, Prometheus, The Counselor, Exodus, Gods and Kings, and then that's 5 movies. And then movie number 6 in a row after that, The Martian, was good. So his batting, Spielberg's batting average is a lot better than Ridley Scott's batting average. Like, I still go see both movies, but I'll still see a Spielberg movie regardless. Because I fucking love Steven Spielberg. He inspires me to be a filmmaker one day, just because he has a few misses in his later years, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna hang the hat on Spielberg, because he's still capable of making good movies. Like I said, Fabelmans was pretty good. It's not gonna be remembered as one of his best movies, like Jurassic Park or E.T. or hell, even Jaws, the best use of all time in my opinion. But it's still a pretty good movie. Disclosure Day may not be that movie for him, but yeah, you don't really see an alien in this movie until the last maybe 15 minutes or so. So yeah, which I guess you could chalk that up with Close Encounters of the Third Kind as well. However, you do see a bunch of alien spaceships and all this other cool shit in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And the story in Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the story in that movie is more engaging. It moves at a better pace. It doesn't meander, and it has a cool score. Oh, that's another thing, that the score in this movie, lack thereof, wasn't that good. And I think it's going to be John Williams' last score, because he's in his like mid-90s now. But yeah, so I'm going to give Disclosure Day 3 stars out of 5. It's not as bad as people are making out to be, but like, you do expect something big when Spielberg's name is attached to it, especially when he's directing it and not producing it. And this just didn't quite meet his standards. But definitely not a horrible movie as others are saying it to be. Go see it for yourself. And form your own opinion. Oh, one other thing. Let me just throw this out there. So, I saw it in IMAX yesterday, and there was a group of teenagers in front of me who would not sit still to save their life. They kept getting up every 5 fucking minutes to shuffle their seats, and one of them came in late, and it was one of the girls' boyfriend or whatever. I assume it's their boyfriend because they're right next to each other and cuddling with each other during the movie. But the boyfriend was like 6 feet tall, which so am I. I'm 6 feet tall. But he didn't have the common courtesy to fucking duck down whenever he got up. He fucking blocked my view each time he got up. And it's like, come on, bro. Why can't you be like your friends in the group who get up and duck down and walk to the bathroom instead of just blocking the entire back row from seeing the fucking movie? Come on, you're being a dick. And then he'd also take pictures of the movie, which, fine, whatever. I do kind of care about that. Don't take pictures. Get off your phone during the movie. Come on, have some fucking common courtesy. We should have theater etiquette classes in school. But he had his flash on, so every single time he took a picture of the screen during the movie, I get blinded by his flash, and it broke the immersion of the movie. And thankfully, like 40 minutes into the movie, him and his party got up and left, so there was no more disruptions. But it shouldn't be that way. If you're gonna go to the movies, have your phone off. You could be without your phone for 2.5 hours. It's not that serious. I'm Gen Z myself, okay? I was born in 1997. 1997 is the first year that starts Gen Z. And I am never on my phone during the movie. Never, ever will I be on my phone during the movie. My phone is off, and then I turn it back on as soon as the credits roll. And that's the first time I look at my phone during the movie, is when the credits are rolling and I'm up out of my seat and I'm walking down the steps. That's the only time I'm on my phone. Or sometimes I'm on it during the trailers, but like when I know the trailers are going to end, I turn my phone off. Or sometimes I turn it off before the trailers, because I like watching the trailers too. But during the movie, my phone is off 100% of the time. So, yeah, just PSA, sorry about that. I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sick and tired of people being on their phones during the movies. It's like we are zombies to our phones. Like we can't put our phones down for 2 hours. We always have to be on it during the movie. My friends are like that. My parents are like that. And people around me, when I'm at a movie theater, are like that. I don't fucking like it. Get off your fucking phones.